So tonight, my focus is on compositions. I would like to talk about how we can prepare our students to do well. But before we think about doing well, we probably want to have some ideas in mind about what we want to achieve at the end of this PSLE, right? Now, well, fortunately or unfortunately, the PSLE is not seen as a learning point, right? It is not seen as a learning milestone. It is seen as a summative assessment of what the students have learned in the past 6 years, right? Or even longer if you want to consider their pre-primary one years, right? So all the formative training, the formative development has been done. And at that point of PSLE is summative, which is a snapshot of how they would do if everybody were to take the same exam. We're talking about maybe 40,000 P6 students on average in each cohort, right? So then a P6 student may be aiming for an AL1, right? Not every student should be aiming for an AL1. Some might need to move from AL4 to AL2, might need to move from AL6 to AL4, right? So there is going to be a rather different agenda, right, depending on where the students are at this point. So if your child is aiming for AL1, you might want to imagine breaking down, right, the English exam into different parts and to see what level of achievement they need to achieve to score AL1. So AL1 is essentially 90% and above for the English paper. Now there is a base score of 200 marks, which means that if you want to kind of play it safe, you might want to score about a 92.5%, which is a 15-mark deduction, right? So I've shared this before, previously with Cognitus parents. So I am kind of repeating this so that we get some context, right? So if you want to think about not losing more than 15 marks, right, overall, then if you look at paper one, there is actually going to be not much room for maneuvering. So for example, situational writing, SW is upon 15. So you might want to aim for a 14, 15 mark. In fact, it is more predictable than continuous writing. So your child might be aiming for a 15 upon 15. And then for continuous writing, the composition component upon 40, a child might be aiming for 35, right? So bear in mind that that is considered in totality, right, with paper 2, paper 3, and paper 4, right? And so you've got to assume that paper 2, booklet A out of 28, right, your child may be scoring 26. Then for booklet B out of 67, right, they may be scoring 61, right? Then listening compre, full marks, then oral maybe about 28. So this is kind of the full picture, but zeroing in on continuous writing, we are looking at 35 marks range, right, to be safe, right, 35 marks and higher to be safe, right, to score AL1. All right. Hi, this is Dr. Daniel Chua. I hope the video that you have just watched will be helpful to your child in preparation for PSLE English. So if you are interested to sign up for any of our programs, please feel free to check out this QR code, and then you can then find out more about what we do to help our students at Cognitus Academy. All right, thank you.